The atmosphere in Toronto was electric with tension as the Grand National Tour hit Rogers Centre on June 13, 2025. Kendrick Lamar, the influential Compton artist, was set to perform for the second sold-out night, with his ongoing rivalry with Drake still simmering. However, the real buzz came from an unexpected figure, DJ Mustard, the West Coast producer who had turned Kendrick's song, Not Like Us, into a major success. He added fuel to the fire with a clever jab that resonated more than any lyrics could. By ordering fried rice and shrimp from New Ho King, a popular Toronto eatery mentioned in Kendrick's diss, Mustard didn't just escalate the feud, he transformed a simple meal into a bold statement aimed at Drake. This is the tale of a culinary insult that reignited a hip-hop rivalry, showing that the conflict goes beyond just music. By the way, welcome to Celebrity Hip Hop Showroom, where hip-hop and celebrity drama never sleep, so hit that subscribe button so you never miss the mess. Let's get into it. Mustard's Instagram post that Friday night was a masterful blend of subtlety and shade. The image showcased a steaming plate of New Ho King's renowned fried rice and shrimp, paired with a smirking emoji, and it landed like a bomb in Drake's territory. It referenced Kendrick's line from Euphoria, "I'm at New Ho King eatin' fried rice with a dip sauce," serving as a pointed reminder of the diss that had already tarnished Drake's reputation in 2024. For Mustard, known for producing West Coast hits like Rack City and I'm Different, this was more than just a meal, it was a declaration of loyalty. The time-stamped photo from Toronto underscored his support for Kendrick during the Grand National Tour, a two-night event that attracted 40,000 fans to Rogers Centre, who sang along to hits like That, Euphoria, and the undeniable Not Like Us. The feud between Mustard and Drake had been simmering for months, rooted in themes of loyalty and betrayal. It reached a breaking point in May 2024 when Mustard dropped Not Like Us, a track featuring a captivating beat and sharp verses from Kendrick, which accused Drake of cultural appropriation and personal misconduct. The song became a massive hit, topping charts, winning Grammys, and being showcased in Kendrick's Super Bowl performance, marking a significant cultural shift. Fans on X reacted with surprise, with one user commenting, "Mustard turning on Drake for Kendrick? That's a plot twist," which received 9,000 likes. This turn of events shocked many, especially given Mustard's previous collaboration with Drake on YG's Who Do You Love? In 2014, a song that connected their worlds. However, their partnership unraveled as Kendrick's rivalry with Drake intensified, drawing Mustard into the conflict. The rift became more personal in 2024 when Drake followed Mustard's ex-wife on Instagram, which many saw as a petty dig amid their public divorce. The separation, which concluded with Mustard paying $590,000 in a settlement, had already attracted significant media attention due to their custody battles and financial disputes. Drake's action was perceived as a provocation, further infuriating Mustard. In an August 2024 interview with the Los Angeles Times, Mustard candidly stated, "Drake's a strange guy. I don't think I want to make a song with that dude." He also mocked Drake online, calling him the Malcolm X of white people, a jab at Drake's biracial heritage, and accused Drake's team of sabotaging his album release. The tension escalated dramatically at Camp Flog Gnaw in November when Mustard opted to perform Like That instead of Drake's Crew Love, which elicited cheers and laughter from the crowd. Drake retaliated in his own way. During an Instagram live session, he took some petty shots at Mustard, referring to him as Custaward and sharing memes about his looks. Reactions were mixed. Some fans found it amusing, while others felt it was beneath Drake. One user on X quipped, "Drake's roasting Mustard like it's a comedy special," which received 6,000 retweets. This public feud transitioned from subtle tension to overt conflict, with Mustard's New Ho King post serving as the latest insult. The dish, a Toronto classic, symbolized Kendrick's triumph, and its mention in Euphoria became a lyrical mic drop that Mustard now wielded as a weapon. The Grand National Tour stop in Toronto heightened the stakes even further. Kendrick and Mustard's performance at Rogers Centre felt like a celebration of victory, with the audience enthusiastically singing along to every diss track. The song, Not Like Us, alone received nearly a 5-minute standing ovation the night before, generating buzz on X. Toronto cheering Kendrick over Drake? Wild, one post remarked, earning 12,000 likes. Mustard, behind the turntables, amplified the excitement, his beats sending the crowd into a frenzy. The new Ho King post, shared during the tour, felt like a perfect addition to the moment, a taunt that resonated as Kendrick's setlist, featuring hits like Humble and DNA, cemented his dominance. Mustard's actions had broader implications beyond his personal grievances. They affected the OVO community. His conflict with Drake also involved Gordo, an OVO associate and fellow producer. The two DJs traded insults on social media, with Gordo questioning Mustard's production abilities while Mustard retaliated by criticizing Gordo's attendance and sales. One user on X mocked, "Gordo's upset he can't outshine Mustard's beats," which received 5,000 likes. The feud evolved into a proxy war, with Gordo's loyalty to Drake clashing with Mustard's allegiance to Kendrick. Their online exchanges, filled with memes and sarcastic remarks, turned into a spectacle that kept the drama alive. The jab at New Ho King was part of a larger cultural narrative. This late-night restaurant, located near Drake's old hangouts, was referenced by Kendrick as a dig at Drake's Toronto roots. After Kendrick's concert, fans flocked to the restaurant, transforming it into a pilgrimage site. Social media was inundated with pictures of fried rice dishes decorated with K written in sauce, with one post stating, "New Ho King is Kendrick's victory lap," which received 8,000 retweets. The dish became a meme, symbolizing the absurdity and intensity of the feud, leading locals in Toronto to debate its taste versus its reputation. One fan tweeted, "Better than the diss itself," along with a short video clip. Mustard's past collaboration with Drake added layers to the rivalry. Their 2014 track, Who Do You Love?, represented a connection between the West Coast and Toronto, blending Mustard's minimalist beats with Drake's melodic style. The song's success, peaking at number 54 on the Hot 100, hinted at a promising partnership. However, as Drake's career soared with albums like Views and Scorpion, Mustard's influence waned, overshadowed by OVO's in-house producers like Boy Wonder. This shift left Mustard on the sidelines, a situation that Kendrick's feud exploited. A writer from Complex noted, "Mustard chose the winning side, reflecting on the producer's strategic pivot." Kendrick's performances in Toronto highlighted his ability to capitalize on the feud. His setlist, packed with diss tracks, included Meet the Grahams, where Kendrick made personal digs, and Not Like Us, famous for its catchy wop, 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 wop hook. The audience's enthusiastic response, singing along and holding signs like K6 God, publicly rejected Drake. Mustard's presence amplified this, with his beats serving as a sonic insult to OVO's supremacy. The New Ho King post, coinciding with the second night of the concert, felt like a celebratory toast, with the producer basking in his ally's triumph. Drake's quietness during the tour heightened the suspense. After he filed a defamation lawsuit against Universal Music Group over the streams of Not Like Us, he took a calculated approach by releasing 100 gigs for Your Head Top and Nights with Party Next Door to maintain his relevance. However, Mustard's jab exposed a vulnerability: Drake's failure to counter Kendrick's dominance in Toronto. Social media buzzed with speculation, with one post noting, "Drake's letting Mustard and Kendrick run the 6ix9ine, which garnered 7,000 likes. Others came to his defense, with a fan tweeting, "He's plotting, not pouting," alluding to a rumored Iceman album. Mustard's personal issues added to the tension. His highly publicized divorce had tarnished his reputation, with tabloids scrutinizing his $590,000 settlement and custody disputes. Drake's choice to follow him on Instagram was perceived as a slight, leading Mustard to align with Kendrick. In an interview with the Los Angeles Times, Mustard voiced his bitterness. "Drake's camp tried to block my shine," he claimed, alleging they interfered with his upcoming 2024 album, Faith of a Mustard Seed. The New Ho King post served as a form of retaliation, publicly linking his personal grievances to Kendrick's success. The fallout from the feud resonated with both fans and artists. Toronto's hip-hop scene thrived, with local DJs spinning Not Like Us in clubs, while OVO fans countered with Nokia. Street ciphers buzzed with talk of diss tracks, and one user on X shared a freestyle over Euphoria, which received 4,000 retweets. Mustard's jabs at Gordo led to friendly wagers among fans about who would drop the next diss track. The rivalry evolved into a cultural phenomenon, blending music, personal conflicts, and local pride. Mustard's new Ho King order was more than just a meal, it was a bold declaration. It utilized Kendrick's lyrical strength, turning a Toronto landmark into a symbolic battleground. The dish, featuring fried rice and shrimp, was simple yet contrasted with the complexity of the feud, making it perfect for memes. One fan tweeted, "Mustard ate Drake's lunch," alongside a photo of the dish, which received 6,000 likes. This underscored Mustard's role as Kendrick's musical architect, a producer who transformed a beat into a significant movement. As the Grand National Tour progressed, the tension from the feud remained evident. Kendrick's nights in Toronto, filled with enthusiastic crowds and sold-out shows, solidified his supremacy, while Mustard's post kept the rivalry alive. The anticipation for Drake's next move, whether it would be a diss track or a new album, was uncertain. For now, Toronto belonged to Kendrick, and Mustard's fried rice represented a culinary triumph that resonated far beyond the music scene. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.